Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play World Waves 3 with me, Alpha Pi Omega, and the Kaiserliche Marine. So it is 1927, and as you guys know, we are at war. We are at war with Russia, but what I haven't really noticed is how bad the relations are with other nations. They are at 11 with the United States, and they are at 13 with Austria-Hungary. So they might join us very soon for this fun. And the United States as well. So, and Spain has 9. So pretty much everybody is now ganging up on Russia. I'm having a feeling they might have something going on, like unrestricted submarine warfare or something like that, because they made a lot of enemies, and I have rarely seen so bad relations at the same time, unless we are in an alliance, which we are not. So, really interesting stuff. We'll see how that's gonna advance in the upcoming months, because we really don't need help, but if something like that happens, well, good for us. When we look at the stats, I actually was kind of interested in finding out, or I was actually kind of surprised to find out that this is our third war with them. I remember that we had the war with Russia in 1898 through 19, but I did not realize that they were also a part of the war with Italy from 1907 to 1910. They were not involved in our war with Great Britain, but now we are fighting them alone. And as you can see, we are doing very good. I'm still very, very salty about losing the battlecruiser Leipzig, but overall losing one battlecruiser and one destroyer in, 9 months worth of war, while there was 2 battleships, 1 battlecruiser, 4 light cruisers, 12 destroyers, and a corvette. I am really, really happy. It is also very well reflected in this screen, where you can see that we lost 16,600 tons, which is, most of Leipzig, which was 24,000 tons. But Russia has lost 1/4 of its size. They lost 95,100 tons, and that is with the fact that they actually keep chugging out and building and getting out more and more ships. So despite the fact that they are doing that, they have lost 95,000 tons. While we built, I think, 1 Aquila and 1 Mackerel, if I'm not mistaken. So we built like 2 ships through the entire year, while they have been constantly building more and more, and still it doesn't really keep up with their casualties. So yeah. You can see, however, I haven't commented on that, so I might. We have been overtaken by both USA and Great Britain, which, funnily, that's not a typo. They do have actually the very same size of the Navy right now, so kind of interesting where they are sharing the first and second place. And everybody else added, so just us and Russia are losing ships because of the fight. You can see it here, how it looks like we had a little bit of a decrease while the other nations jumped up, and you can see how bad it is for Russia. They dropped from slightly over 400,000 to just above 300,000 tons. But the overall tonnage comparison isn't really reflecting that much. We have another increase. But you can see Russia, that is the blue one. Yeah, Russia losing a lot of ground. And so are we, but the difference is negligible. Here you can see the tonnage comparison relative. Russia actually was around 10%, and they dropped to 8.62. Or maybe they were a little bit higher even. But yeah, they lost a ton of fleet size. And as I said before, Great Britain and USA are both at 15.34%, we are at 15.24%. Economy and budget, we are finally above the trend line, which I don't know if you guys understand how the trend line was, but you can see that it changes every single year depending on what the numbers are. So right now we were also above the trend line in the previous year, but I believe in the previous update, I think we were just below it. What's important to mention here, though, is the fact that we are not really doing good overall. I rank our stability by C-, most notable because we burned through all of our liquid reserve. We now have only 1,792 Reichsmark in reserve, which is a drop by 88.61%, and it is just 0.4% of our yearly budget. That is just crazy. But we are literally throwing everything we have at the ship cost. We barely construct any ships. This is the second or maybe even third year in a row where the construction has been dropping. We lost another 45.4%. We are now at 10.13% investment in construction, while the ship cost has increased by 83% to over, nearly 54% of our overall budget. We are also paying significantly more for submarines, for aircraft, for fortifications, and thus our total expenses increased by 29%, currently sitting at 103.7% of our income. So, money-wise, we are really not doing good. I should really cut the expenses, but we don't have where, because we've been budgeting month to month, doing our best. So unless we see some increase in yearly budget, we're going to be just scraping the bottom of the sea with our belly. We'll see. Anyway, yearly budget is skyrocketing. Year on year, we have a huge jump. You guys saw that. It's nearly 25% increase. But not much else to say there. Research seemed a little bit disjointed, so I really did not know what to expect here. Because when you record the battles, each being its separate episode, it is really hard to visualize how well you are doing in the research. And it wasn't a bad year. It wasn't great by any stride. It was just a regular year, I guess. We had a level increase in machine development and armor development, in ship design, armor-piercing projectiles, light forces and torpedoes, torpedo technologies, submarines, anti-submarine warfare, in shipboard aircraft operations, and naval guns. But the naval guns, I believe, we bought because we had a 9-inch gun of -2 quality, and now it's 0. So I think we bought that from someone. United States maybe offered it to us. I'm not entirely sure. Fleet overview is a little bit depressing because we lost a lot of submarines. We were at nearly 50, and now we're at 46, and we're not building any. We're building 2 more corvettes and 2 more light cruisers, but we lost 1, and we lost 1 battle cruiser. So, wrong button. So generally speaking, after a long time, we see a decrease in the size of the Navy, and quite a significant. But what I wanted to mention here, I discussed this in the comments with you quite a lot already, but I wanted to make it known in the video as well. Once the Aquila class replaces Hansa and Lübeck, and once the war is over, we are going to jump on a project of building a new Dreadnought battleship. You guys kept requesting that. I showed some designs in the previous episodes, and because of the support, we're gonna do that. I wasn't planning it. I wanted to tone it down to building more Berlin class battlecruisers, which we might continue with that line as well. But we're going to focus primarily on building a new Dreadnought battleship, which is going to work as a battlecruiser leader, basically. So whatever we shown in the previous episodes, where we would like to have it 28 knots, 15-inch armor, 2.5-inch deck, that all is set. What we'll need to figure out is how we're gonna fit in the guns, what kind of configuration, and how it's gonna work. I've been playing with it quite extensively in the past few days, just trying to get some idea of what we can get. And I have to say that I'm really hoping for more machine and armor and hull construction technologies, because every single % that we can get is gonna make this much easier. It's so bad that I'm actually considering expanding on the dockyard myself. We'll see. As far as ships go, there's not much to say. The only thing that I want to mention is the unfortunate demise of the Leipzig battlecruiser, which was lost in the line of duty. I think we picked up the survivors though, so it's not like... Yeah, it was... I remember it was sinking after the battle, so there was no emergency, so hopefully we saved everyone. But it still was a big loss because it was the most modern of the Berlin class ships. And it was also refitted, so yeah, sucks. Valkyries, we now have 3 of those, and we have been working, whenever we could on the Aquila class ships. Falke and Adler should come. Well, actually, even Habicht should come this year, but I think we have Habicht on hold, so it's probably gonna come next year. But Falke and Adler, I would like to finish now. And we already have a couple of these Mackerel class corvettes. Actually, just one. We have the Mackerel itself in service, so I'm hoping that we can maybe build a couple more. I would like to get at least 10 of them to have them work as a minesweeper, which is their primary role. But they also have 10 mines. They have some depth charge rollers, so they can work as an anti-submarine patrol as well. And that's pretty much it. There was no development on the naval bases front or coastal fortifications. And when it comes to the officers, we've seen a significant improvement. I have to say that. We have a brilliant officer now. We have 14 above average, which is an increase of 3. We have an increase in average, and below average dropped to, I think, 28 to 25. And we have only one incompetent officer, and even the unknowns has decreased. So I guess they're getting a lot of training during the battles and during, the encounters. So that's improving the quality of our officer corps, which again puts a lot of pressure on me to do the naval games. But I just don't want to waste money on that, honestly. Anyway, that's the end of the report, February 1927, and I'll jump right into the game to show you and myself what is in front of us. So I wanted to start this game, or the game part of this episode, by saying that I'm really looking forward to the first battle of the year, but I realized yet again that it's February, so we already had a battle this year, but we'll see. Russia is not doing good, hopefully. They've been blockaded for... I think on all of the 9 months that we've been at war with them. So the unrest there should be quite significant, though I do not remember at all. Wait, where can we see it? I think we... Damn, where was that? Intel reports? Yeah, I don't think that we have seen anything about unrest in Russia recently. Nope. Well, I mean, we just have to chug along and continue. There's not much we can say and, say and or do. Yeah, we're pausing the Adler, unfortunately, because we're already bleeding out money. These two will be finished soon. Are we repairing some ships? Oh yeah, we are. We are repairing quite a lot of ships. Damn. It's just so expensive, the repairs, but better than, trying to dig out the corpses of our officers from the bottom of the sea, like Russia has. Anyway, let's end the turn, see what kind of battle we're gonna get. Coastal raid, battle size medium. Okay, let's see. And they're accepting. So, sink enemy coastal shipping. Eligible ships must be at least 600 tons and within 100 nautical miles. So, we are actually the ones going here. Expected enemy forces in the battle. 4 light cruisers, 3 destroyers. We have 3 heavy cruisers, 3 light cruisers, and 9 destroyers. That's actually pretty good. Weather forecast. Dead calm, cloudy. We may add a ship. Can we add a ship here? Oh god, we could add a battle cruiser. Valkyria or Freya. So I'm definitely taking one of those. Thinking which one. I think Freya is a better choice. Yeah, let's add Freya and make it the flagship. I was actually thinking if I could detach it, but I don't think we can. Yeah, we can. Okay, well, Freya is gonna lead this attack, and that's gonna be good. If there's really just 4 white cruisers and 3 destroyers, this is gonna be amazingly awesome. So, we need to sink coastal shipping. 2 destroyers are out of fuel. That is fine. We have 1,100 time units. Okay, it's 722. So we have 8 hours and 55 minutes of daylight, and then we'll have the same amount of time. Yeah, and the sun just went up. Okay, so we're gonna go to squad max here. Let me just double check. You guys are in a patrol squadron? Yeah, scout. Let's put you as screens. And put you as screens as well. Because I understand the whole scout thing, but I would really like to keep us closely together. I'm wondering if we want to go... Did we find something? No. Okay. I was just wondering if we want to speed up. We're going at 23 knots due to the heavy cruisers just being so bad when it comes to speed. We have some really old models here, don't we? Maximilian and Ludwig and Maximilian. Now, I mean, they do have decent guns and decent defense as well. So, you know, they're gonna take quite a lot of punishment, but overstraining them at this point... you know what? No, let's go. We can do it for the sake of sinking enemies for now. We'll give them a break from time to time when we'll have to, but... Okay, now we can go... What's the breakdown? Okay, G2 engine breakdown. It's funny. Aren't you supposed to go like 29 knots? Yeah, so these older ships are having an issue. Why is they low cloud and we've only 16,000 yards sighting range? You know what? You know what? Go home. You know, we're not gonna do us any good here by dragging us down and getting sunk somewhere. Okay, so we have sighted an unknown ship. Corvette. Okay. Continue on the same course. 1,500 tons. Okay, that's not anything, you know, to write home about, but... K9 critical hit in the engine room. Are you kidding me? You got 4 engine guns and you managed to disable one of our destroyers. Wow. Flooding. Jesus Christ. We're really not doing good, are we, here? Can you just sing the goddamn Corvette? For the love of God, just make it go down. We're not even using the primaries. Okay, hey, and we got some more ships here. Some destroyers. Okay. Okay, that one is dead. Light cruiser. Okay, destroyers. Okay, slow down. Okay, change the course just to make sure we don't get torpedoed to death. Okay, so here are some of the light cruisers that we heard so much about. So, the destroyer is on fire. 26 knots, 32 knots. It would be cool if we could... I'm really hoping that you're gonna sink, because I really don't want you to get away, but I'm pretty sure you will. Okay, turn around. Okay, just keep shooting. You have been hit by a torpedo. Turns out I haven't been maneuvering enough. And of course it's Freya, the most important one. I mean, it's not flooding at all, so it's fine. It's just that the... Okay, we should be outgunning them just left and right. I mean, this is not at all what we signed up for, to be quite honest. I'm gonna start turning together, but if we can sink some of them. Yeah, okay, so you are going down. Change the course. Okay, so you're dead. You've even unsighted hit. Not sure what that means. Another light cruiser. So that's one corvette and one light cruiser that are down. Turn around. Okay, so what happened here? Okay, that's still Freya. And who of you? Ludwig. Yeah, it's just the gun. It's nothing real major. Keep pummeling at them. Okay, we're scoring hit after hit after hit. So these guys really shouldn't. Feel too bad. Another salvo of torpedoes. Okay, we've accomplished our goal to sink 2 ships. Vyachesov here is dead. So that's 2 light cruisers, a corvette. This Zarki class destroyer is also going to have an issue soon. Turn around, because they probably unloaded. So Bistri class here took some damage. You are dead. So we'll just do a little course correction here. Much time. We still have a ton of time. That is some bad torpedo shooting. Okay, so what's going on here? Shooting at this destroyer. There was another ship over here. That's probably one of the light cruisers. Their formation broke down. I would like to take down this destroyer because it's literally almost dead. So we just need a couple more hits. Battlecruiser Freya cannot. No, okay, so hold on. Hold on, what's going on with Freya? It's not flooding. It's just capsize, okay. Okay, you're also dead. And it's this. It's another heavily damaged destroyer. So basically just mopping up right now. So let's continue mopping. It's trying to get to port. Okay, I have half a mind of detaching. Okay, but no, Freya. Whatever was happening, Freya probably fixed its issue. Okay, and you're dead. Awesome. So now we can just go ahead. Yes. And see if we can hunt down some merchant traffic. Aachen. Sites and unknown ship. It would be kind of cool if this was... It is a merchant ship. Okay, well. Then we can punish it for the crimes of its masters. Ludwig limits flooding. Okay, Ludwig also got a torpedo hit. Okay, so let me just look at our divisions. Actually, we can go to cruise speed. Yes. We really no longer want to rush anyone anywhere. And the night is coming. Which I believe should be enough for us to actually realize that we can go slow. Have our ships put as little pressure on their hulls as possible and just enjoy it, because I don't believe there's any more that we can do here. We've done a ton already. Sank a couple of destroyers, a couple of light cruisers, sank even a merchant ship. I mean, we can just hang around, but later on we just call it quits. Just see if we can find randomly, but I think the night is gonna be... yeah, there's no way we can do anything here. So let's just go here. You go slowly. Have a good time. No need to stress. We're already done with everything. Cool. Scenario is over. So we have incurred heavy damage on one of our heavy cruisers, medium damage on another heavy cruiser, and light damage on our third light cruiser. We've incurred light damage on 4 of our destroyers, and we've incurred medium damage on our battle cruiser. They have lost 2 light cruisers and 1 was damaged. They have lost 3 destroyers. 1 of the destroyers was heavily damaged and 1 got medium damage, and they lost 2 corvettes and an auxiliary ship. Overall, an amazing raid. We get 50,622 victory points, and they get... I mean, these are not victory points. I saw someone misunderstand that already, because I think I'm not making it clear enough. So these are battle points, basically. This is the score that's computed about what you do in the actual battle. So we get 50,622 points, they got 14,692, meaning we get a massive victory, and then it's recalculated into the victory points once the scenario is over, where you can see here we get 3,239 victory points, and for some reason they got 1,000 points, though I mean, yeah, they did some heavy damage on us, so it's not like, you know, a battle. Okay, it's a second battle of Rossala, if I'm not mistaken. Second battle of Rossala. Examination of captured enemy munition has helped our research in armor-piercing projectiles. Okay. Subdivision and damage control, improved watertight hatches. Cool. And improved shell quality control, gradual armor-piercing penetration improvement. And research breakthrough in light forces and torpedo warfare. Reloads for deck-mounted torpedo tubes. Enables reloads for above-water-mounted torpedo tubes. Our scientists report that they are working on the problems of flexible station keeping, but success has eluded them so far. Same with the principles of motor landing craft. And we gained 160 victory points for blockading the enemy. And they keep sinking our merchant ships, but that's fine. So, intelligence report from United States. They have increased their naval budget. Unspecified problem has delayed the construction of Kliazma corvette. We equipped a torpedo bomber on a light carrier Wilhelm II. Tensions between the United States and Great Britain decreased. This is the research intelligence from Russia. They invented better aircraft handling processes. Rumors. Mitsubishi. Hey! We have sank a Russian corvette Evropa in a spirited gun duel. The mine-laying submarine U-702 has sunk it. Nice. Okay. Cool. Money-wise, we are bleeding. So that's not great. And what I'll have to do here is I'll have to hold on more of construction, unfortunately. Not what I would like, but it is what I have to do. So that means next turn we are going to get to 0. So, status. Wait, you're in Northern Europe. You need to move. Let me see the corvettes. Northern Europe. Trade protection. East Asia, the Baltic. You move to the Baltic so you can mine sweep. We have you in. I mean, you cannot mine sweep, can you? No, but you have some mines. Northeast Asia, Northern Europe, Lubeck. Yeah, I don't want you there. Baltic, Northern Europe, Elbe. Northern Europe, Brunhild. Okay, we move you to the Baltic, because it would be nice to have you there. I was wondering why you are not actually in service, and it's because you are in the wrong area altogether. So we halted all of the construction of the Aquila class ships, and that's that for this month. Still, the war is going well. We have 31,352 victory points. They got 11,337, and I'm pretty sure that we have just reduced their fleet further. Yep, they're down to 285,300 tons. How many ships do they have left? 5 battle cruisers. We got 8. They got 2 light carriers. No pre-Dreadnought battleship. No battleship. They have no heavy cruisers, but they're building 2. They have 8 light cruisers, 25 destroyers, 39 corvettes, 10 submarines, not building 15. So we pretty much outmatch them in everything, which is amazing when you think about it. Do we know anything about their construction now? Okay, they're building 2 of the heavy cruisers for Parasviet, which is a new class. They're building a couple of corvettes, a lot of submarines. And is that, I don't think Parasvet is... Yeah, we have no idea what they're going to be like. 14,000 tons is actually pretty big though, for us to ignore it, so we'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. It was a shorter one, even with the update, but yeah, that's how these battles go. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.